So in this video we'll be discussing 5 watches. All of these watches are very budget because I talk about watches that are not too expensive but still bring a lot of value. So the watches that we'll be discussing today are priced between 40 and 100 bucks. The links to all of the listings will be in the description below the video, so do check them out if you're after some sharp prices. And now let's dive in and talk about these 5 in detail. This is a big boy, the significant and imposing Steeldive tuner watch, the SD1975, a beast of a watch with looks and components equally premium. For some 70 bucks we get 300 meters of water resistance on this diver watch. We get an automatic movement, specifically the Seiko NH35 with 24 joules and 42 hours of power reserve. The watch case and bracelet are all stainless steel. Just the head of the watch is 98 grams. With the 5-link bracelet, the weight is a whopping 240 grams. The sapphire crystal is 3.9 millimeters thick on this piece. The 30 ATM water resistance is warranted by a screw-in crown and a screw-down case back. Luminosity is a characteristic that Steeldive watches proudly show off, and there is nothing different with this piece. So we get luminosity on both the bezel and the dial indices. There's a date window at 3 o'clock and of course a 120 click unidirectional ceramic bezel insert. The only polished elements on the rugged beast are the screw-in crown thread and the short lugs protruding from just under the watch case. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 46 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of 46 millimeters because the lugs literally come from under the case. We get a height of 14.7 and a lug width of 22 millimeters. The bracelet here does not taper when it reaches the clasp. The double pusher clasp is signed though. There are 6 micro adjustments and we get a milled wing. The bracelet is fit with push pins and surprisingly the tolerances on this 5-link setup are quite decent. I find this Berny a true bargain because for 60 bucks we get solid titanium and this is both the case as well as the bracelet. A field watch is supposed to be rugged and always ready to handle anything. The 37.5mm Berny does just that with a hybrid quartz movement for precision and accuracy in a sweeping seconds-hand fashion. The watch also features sapphire crystal. We get 50 meters of water resistance. We get a push-pull crown at 4 o'clock and a snapback rear. With regards to the dimensions, the diameter is 37.5 millimeters. The lug-to-lug length is a very modest 43.5 millimeters, a height of just 9 and a lug width of 20 millimeters. The modest lug-to-lug length is due to the inverted end links, hence the watch should easily accommodate wrists 5.5 inches and upwards. The titanium bracelet gets okay tolerances, good link articulation, and is held together by push pins. The double pusher clasp has 3 micro adjustments and a pressed wing. Now, is that impressive? Well, overall yes, because this piece is just 60 bucks. So, feather light and still with a presence due to the superior legibility of the sterile white indices against a matte black dial. If we talk about the luminosity very quick, well, it's decent. I would have probably enjoyed if the numerals would light up as well, but even with the hands lighting up, that's fine, and that orange seconds pointer, that's pretty classy. Let's talk about the Addiesdive AD2059, and this is something else in terms of aesthetic pleasure, refinement and premium components. The dial pattern is a sand dune of water riffles across a lake. Catching the sand dune ridges is relatively easy once some light hits the box sapphire crystal above the dial. This is an automatic piece powered by Seiko NH35. Meaning we get 42 hours of power reserve, 24 joules and 21,600 beats per hour. The piece also features a signed screw-in crown and a screw-down case back. We get a mix of brushed and polished surfaces and these create exciting light play across the case. The piece is all about a sporty and fine design, with details pointing towards a luxurious background. See the Jubilee style bracelet here with inverted end links. The semicircular links are meaty and pleasantly drape my wrist. The signed clasp is neat and oozes finesse. We also get 100 meters of water resistance here for those swim days. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 39 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of 45.5, a height of 12.9, and a lug width of 20 millimeters. The lug-to-lug length is very good and should really accommodate wrists 6 inches and over. Most expensive piece in this collection, the San Martin SN34. It's a classy vintage style pilot watch, and it's a quartz. But it is a San Martin, and it costs just $100. Powered by a Swiss Ronda, the 6004 movement, featuring a small seconds hand for that chic and retro finesse. The 37mm case is not large, yet the watch easily stands out with the brushed stainless steel setup, a coarse black textured dial with the high contrasting white mini-track, printed numerals, and a piano gloss small seconds sub-dial at 6 o'clock. The piece is 200 meters water resistant, warranted by a signed screw and crown and a screwback rare. As a matter of course, we get sapphire crystal. The dark chocolate strap is quick release and with a signed buckle. The strap here is apparently leather red, so not leather, but it could have easily fooled me because this texture is so soft and so pleasant to the touch. So $100 gets you this vintage style pilot watch from San Martin, a premium brand on AliExpress. And yeah, you can see it's premium from the refinement, but the price, wow, real bargain here. For number 5, let's talk about a watch that has always surprised me with the complex homages it's been doing. So this is the GUANQIN, and they were really trying to accommodate the connoisseurs on a budget with this homage. This is a moon phase calendar automatic for some $50. It's a homage that caters to those looking for a more complex design, featuring a fully stainless steel construction, sapphire crystal, day, date and year calendar complications, as well as the moon phases displayed at 6 o'clock. With regards to water resistance, not amazing, just 3 ATM, but this is more of a dress watch. We also get an exhibition case back, giving a glimpse of the engine room. Most prominent is the decorated gold tone rotor. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 41mm, a lug-to-lug length of 47.4mm, a height of 13.7, and a lug width of 20mm. A contained lug-to-lug length is due to the inverted end links, and that means that wrists of 6 inches and over can really enjoy this watch. Guankin features a stainless steel two-link bracelet, fitted with push pins and a signed butterfly clasp. Now, there are no half links here, but really, with the complications we discussed and the overall look here, for $50, this is a sharp price. So the links to all of the listings we've covered off today will be in the description below the video. Do check them out if you're after some sharp prices. Now, all of the links here, they are affiliate links, meaning that if you do make a qualified purchase, I will be getting some kickback from AliExpress. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me get commission in so I can buy more watches and review them for you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.